Welcome to what I believe is installment number 7 of my playthrough of the second episode of Life is Strange. So we're just gonna jump right back into it, and I'm gonna turn off my microphone so that you don't have to hear me eating food.
Okay, why is David taking photos of Kate? Now this is so wrong and weird.
Whoops. Oh, by the way, it looks like I missed that photo of the flasks earlier because I never figured out how to take it. Alright, let's hear what Warren has to say.
What up, Max?
Hey, Warren.
I saw Kate earlier and her eyes were puffy from crying.
Kate has a lot on her plate.
I didn't know what to say and she didn't tell me anything.
Okay, I know you love me, but if you're not in this class, beat it. Everybody else, please sit down.
Maybe I'll
We
see
have
you
a lot
later.
to cover today, and so little time as usual. I see all the usual suspects here. Anybody seen Kate Marsh?
I think everybody has seen Kate Marsh by now. She's not feeling good.
Sounds like you're giggling about a video gone viral. Maybe it involves a student? Or a friend? I wonder how it would feel to have false images of yourself shot out all over the world for people to judge. No smartphones in class, Max. Put that away. Usually, people need something to judge, so they never take a good look at themselves. We can... We're a friend? I wonder how it would feel to have false images of yourself shot out all over the world for people to judge. Usually, people need something to judge, so they never take a good look
It's cool that Mr. Jefferson published his own little book of photo
at
tips.
themselves. We can thank reality TV for some of that. In the
I
end,
guess Kate will miss
we
class
can only
now.
blame ourselves for participating.
I'm worried about her.
Speaking of participation, there are a few souls here who have yet to enter a photo in the contest. Like Max Caulfield, for example. Who I know can't wait to enter, right? I'm sure you read the syllabus like it was a Harry Potter book, so you must know today we're studying chiaroscuro. That beautiful word about the contrast between light and dark. The shadow play that gives photography such visual power. It's basic yin and yang. Black and white images are effective precisely because of their contrasts. Although we don't technically see in monocle.
Yo! Some crazy shit is going down in the girls' dorm!
Zachary,
Check
do not come into my class like that ever again. Listen, Everybody remain seated. Dismissed.
Is this for real?
Pitch flipped out!
I didn't think she was that messed up.
Ah, crap. Things got real.
Kate! No! Oh God. I have to do something to help her. Not again. Not now. I have to try something. I won't be able to rewind again and again. Keep going, Max. You can do it. Yes.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work. I don't have any power. Now I have to do this by myself.
Max, seriously, don't come near me! I will jump!
Okay. I'm right here. Kate, please.
Oh, Max, I know you want to help me. I love that you stepped up to David, but it doesn't matter now. Nothing matters.
You matter. And not just to me.
I do want to believe that.
Kate, your life is still yours. And we can get through this together. Let me help.
I'm glad to hear you worry about me. That makes me feel better.
Of course I worry. You're my friend, Kate.
I did feel better talking to you on the phone. I always feel like you really listen.
Kate, please trust me. Come stand by me, okay? I can help you now. I know I can. This morning I erased the web link to the video. It was written on the shower room mirror.
Are you serious? Thank you so much. The fact that you don't care about that video and would come up here to stop me means a lot.
I care about you because I believe you were drugged. We will find out who did this and make them pay.
You sound so persuasive, Max. If only...
Kate, I believe you. Will you believe me? Please, you don't have to do this.
Max, I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up. Unless I put myself to sleep. Then everybody at Blackwell can post pics of my body. I'm already on the internet forever. No wonder they call it a web. Nothing can ever get out. Like my video. I wish I could go back in time and erase everything.
Kate, this is our chance to beat the bullies. That's the only way we can win against them.
Can we really, Max? I don't believe in miracles anymore either.
Now I do. You're part of the reason why. If you come down with me, I can tell you more.
You're such a good person, Max. Even if you're full of crap. But I'll come with you. You're my friend.
Forever. Can we hug on it?
No! Nobody cares about me! Nobody!
I saw that cute photo of you with your sisters in your room this morning. I can see how much your little sister loves you by her smile.
That's Lynn. She's only 10. She does have the best smile ever. I would hate to see her sad. I'm sorry. Sorry.
What are you talking about? You saved me from talking in class.
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody, but I'm so proud of the way Blackwell pulled together to save a young girl's life. Of course, you're quite a hero for getting Kate to come down, Max.
I didn't do much.
She's modest. Like a real hero.
Yeah, real hero.
As principal of Blackwell Academy, I take my duties seriously. I take the well-being of every student more seriously. What happened today should never happen in a hall of wisdom and knowledge. Mr. Madsen, as our head of security here, those roof doors should always be locked. That's just standard operating procedure. They were not, and that is indeed your responsibility. Mr. Jefferson, I know you can't be expected to know what your students are going through, but Kate has assisted you in class, so you should have known something was amiss. Mr. Prescott, since you are responsible for the Vortex Club parties, and since Miss Marsh did attend your last party, you'll have to answer some more questions. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Did she tell you her plan? Or anything at all? Please, tell us everything.
I saw Mr. Jefferson talking to Kate right before our class. Then she ran off crying.
Mark, I do know that Miss Marsh has assisted you on class events.
Kate, Miss Marsh has been very withdrawn lately. I assume this awful video was the cause. I hated seeing the students laugh at her. She told me Max was the only one who believed her, would take her calls and actually listen to her.
She shouldn't have asked to be on video, macking with some dudes.
You ass! She didn't ask for any of this.
No, on the contrary. Max was right to bring this up. Now, I wanted to help, but I guess I was too late.
Well, now this is problematic. The publicity is rising, and perhaps you shouldn't represent Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest in San Francisco.
Are you serious?
I am. We don't need any negative press about that event. And we need to involve the Academy in possible disciplinarian measures for you.
I understand. There are bigger things at stake than me. The life of a young girl, for one.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign here to confirm what you've told us. I'll continue this investigation from there.
My head is killing me, but I think I can use my power again.
Well, I think we know less now than when we started. We'll be assisting the police with further inquiries. I know this has been a stressful day. I wish I had the power to change it all for the better. So thank you for coming in.
I couldn't even believe it was happening. It was literally slow motion as I grabbed her hand. And then I could feel her grabbing mine.
Max, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Ever! You reached out, she reached out, hugs, tears, applause. Like a superhero.
Not quite. Look at me. I'm a mess.
You're glowing. Seriously, a human halo. I'm pretty sure you earned your wings today.
I'm still worried about Kate. She did try to kill herself. All over a video.
Viral is the right word. Like a disease.
So you watched it?
Just 1.5 times.
Warren, I don't mean to sound weird, but there's something ominous going on at Blackwell.
Today proves that.
And I'm working on proof that Kate Marsh is connected to Rachel Amber. Somehow. Along with Nathan and Mr. Madsen.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I wouldn't doubt it. Nathan did scare me yesterday, and Madsen is a straight-up dickhead. So, what do you think is really happening?
What the hell is this? The weather confirms this weird day. Feel that chill.
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today. I would know. I would.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
This is one of my favorite songs, by the way. Local natives are great. Well, that episode is done now. I guess I will give my thoughts during the credits as they play. That was a really heavy episode, because it seems like they're they're being purposely a little vague about it, whether Kate is telling the truth or not about having been assaulted or drugged. That being said, there's shades of definitely shades of what happened in say Steubenville or Maryville in the United States. Not to say that this is necessarily directly inspired by those stories, but I think we tend to forget that trauma can have really horrifying effects on people. So, no, I applaud the game for going there, because that's right, Mount Washington, that's a great song. Most games wouldn't go there. They're not willing to confront rape and its consequences. I mean, we might find out that Kate really did consent in later episodes, but for now, let's just assume that it actually is a story about rape. You don't see a lot of games willing to actually confront it head on. And so, I applaud the game for actually sort of dealing with it sensitively, without, I don't want to say glamorizing it, without sort of sensationalizing it. Because this stuff does happen, and this is sort of a heightened teenage reality where people are kind of two-dimensional, they're a little bit caricatured. You're not likely to see something this extreme maybe happening. It still sort of happens in the real world, and for that reason, it's a little bit terrifyingly real to see this sort of stuff in a game, for sure. What else can I say about this? So, in terms of sort of the mythology, the underlying mythology of the powers or whatnot of this game, it seems like Max might have a new power to freeze time, which is maybe just continuous rewinding and moving forward in small intervals. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it seems like she has a time freezing power that also gives her nosebleeds. So I don't know exactly where they're gonna go with that. My guess is it won't play a huge role in future installments. It might. I don't think she has. I don't think she's gonna have the level of control over it that she had over the rewinds. So maybe the time freezing will pop up at certain intervals, but not at certain key points in the story. But I don't think it'll be, yet another power in the arsenal. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Just sort of on a practical note, I don't know where they'd map it to on a keyboard or mouse. I mean, there are a bunch of keys on the keyboard left over for sure. Maybe it'll be like a middle mouse button thing. yeah, right mouse button to rewind, middle mouse button to pause, that sort of thing. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we'll see. What they plan to do with it. My guess is it's not actually gonna be become a main mechanic in future installments. So we'll see. Huh, these credits are pretty long just for one episode. Usually Telltale credits would be over by now. But I suppose it's kind of a bigger undertaking than a Telltale game. So they're doing some interesting things that Telltale games don't do. They're actually trying to, put some, I don't want to say legitimate puzzles in there, because, if you play the first season of The Walking Dead, there are actual genuine puzzles in each episode, and they kind of got rid of that in The Wolf Among Us in episode 2 of season 2 of The Walking Dead. So I appreciate this approach. Where there are actually some puzzles in there. I think Telltale has gone a little bit too far away from its puzzle roots, and while I appreciate that they're trying to tell these cool interactive branching stories, I wish that they'd, I don't want to say gate the content, but sort of pace their content a little better. Which, I wish that they'd sort of pace the content a little better. It's interesting to see, the choices made. So, like most people, I answered Kate's call. I did tell Kate to go to the police, because I believed her. That's what you should do, kids. I don't know what the 66% of you are doing, not believing rape victims. Maybe it's because of that whole UVA scandal that was in the news. Standard disclaimer that y'all shouldn't be blaming what's-her-face, Jackie, for it. Y'all should be mad at the Rolling Stone reporter, Sabrina Erdely, for actually running the story against Jackie's wishes and sensationalizing it and possibly inventing details. I hope that woman never works in journalism again, because she, in trying to paint the most sensational story possible about campus rape, she actually made it harder for victims to be believed. So I hope that woman never works in journalism again. Anyway, enough about complaining about how people have handled the UVA scandal. More you should believe victims. This 3466 should really be a 6634. You answered Kate's call. I didn't try to shoot Frank. Apparently I'm a pacifist. I did save Kate's life. So I blamed Mr. Jefferson. Which... That's a strange way of putting it, because I don't feel like I blamed Mr. Jefferson. All I said was that Kate talked to Mr. Jefferson. And I'm okay with that, because Mr. Jefferson took it pretty well. Most people blamed Nathan, but there's no proof yet, so I figured saying she talked to Mr. Jefferson and then she ran off crying seems like a reasonable thing to say. And blaming David for something that happened earlier in the week seems wrong. Probably should have blamed Nathan, but then again, maybe... Again, there's no proof, because Kate doesn't know that she was drugged by Nathan. She could have been drugged by somebody else, so blaming Nathan seems like actually a stupid thing to do. Saying Nathan drugged her. Well, I guess the other thing I could have done was saying David yelled at her, but there's no proof that, David yelling at her and her running up to the roof are in any way related. Whereas, she talked to Mr. Jefferson, then she ran off crying and then ran to the roof. Seems like a logical chain of events. So no, I don't think Mr. Jefferson is responsible for whatever happened to Kate. But I do think it's fair to say Mr. Jefferson talked to her and then Kate ran off, which is exactly what I said. So I don't feel like I blamed Mr. Jefferson, but the game says I blamed Mr. Jefferson. So we'll keep it like that. What do my friends do? My friend told Kate to wait for more proof. My friend tried to shoot Frank. I'm sure my friend is a good person and was just playing the odds, maybe. I don't know. My friend blamed Nathan. My friend couldn't save Kate. Haha, whoever this friend is who played, you're a sucker. Not really. You're not a sucker. I'm sure you're a good person. Anyway. What other choices did I make? Oh, probably because I rewound a lot, so it ended up not registering as helping Warren, whereas I did actually help Warren. Anyway, it's not a big deal. Again, I entered the Vortex Club, I didn't tamper with the rail tracks, I didn't write a message, I accepted Warren's invitation. I was friendly with Taylor. Was I supposed to be unfriendly with her? I erased the link, I helped Alyssa, and I watered my plant. I did actually help Warren. It's probably because I rewound it so many times trying to see if I could take a photo of the beakers and the flasks that I forgot to play through a future where I actually did help Warren, so it registered as not helping Warren. Anyway, no big deal. My friend helped Warren. Okay. Anyway, let's get out of here. Oh, that's good. That's smart. Telling people, especially victims of sexual assault, that little crawl there told them that they can access a list of resources. I think that's smart. More people should do that. No, I'm not gonna hashtag. I'm not gonna hashtag Life is Strange. I don't even have a Twitter. Anyway, let's exit to the main menu. Episode 3 is coming soon. Episode 4 has a gun. Anyway, that was an interesting finish. Didn't think the game would go that way. But, you know, you need shocking content sometimes. And I think, as shocking as it was, I think it was handled quite well. So, no complaints there. Anyway, that's enough for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.